Shit, and even more shit. Locking the door behind her, Dani looked at her reflection in the mirror. What the actual fuck was she doing? First the club and now not one, but 2 fucking dates. This wasn't happening. This couldn't be happening. Dani prided herself on being the utmost professional at all times. She was well trained, yet here she was straddling the line of work and she didn't even know what was on the other side of that line, and truthfully it didn't fucking matter. This wasn't a real date and she wasn't romancing Paula. She was here for info. Shit, getting that info required a bit of romance. Paula wasn't an idiot. She gave off the illusion that she was bearing her soul, but Dani would bet her last dollar that that was all a part of her training. Just like Dani was romancing her to get information, Paula was probably romancing Dani to get. Wait, what did she want? Shaking her head, Dani pushed that thought from her mind. She'd already been in the bathroom for long enough. I should probably be heading out. It's getting late, Dani said, looking over at the other woman. Paula leaned forward, setting her wine glass on the coffee table before leaning back into the cushions. Yeah, you probably should, she whispered, leaning into Dani. Dani could feel her heart rate pick up, pounding so loud that she wondered for a moment if Paula could also hear it. A blanket of sweet, warm vanilla wrapped itself around Dani, pulling her in like a gravitational pull. She needed to leave now. The women's noses brushed against one another before Paula leaned to the right, Dani's head going the opposite direction. Mouths connected, and Dani could taste the wine they'd been drinking. Why did it taste so much better coming from Paula's tongue rather than the bottle? Before Dani knew it, the other woman was in her lap, both their hands roaming as they made out like 2 horny teenagers. Dani's stomach twisted as Paula slid a hand into her hair and rocked her hips against the detective. Sliding her hands down the other woman's back, Dani palmed Paula's ass, earning a groan from the other woman. The little voice in the back of Dani's head screamed for her to put a stop to this. She needed to leave. But as Paula fisted a hand into her hair, pulling Dani's head back, and ran her tongue from the base of the other woman's neck to her chin, Dani could feel her brain start to short-circuit. We should take this upstairs, Paula said between kisses. No, they shouldn't, they couldn't. But there Dani was, rising to her feet, causing Paula's legs to wrap around her. Though she hadn't a clue where she was going, Paula instructed her in between kisses. Crashing through the bedroom door, Dani stumbled onto the bed. Both women erupted into a fit of laughter as Dani hovered over the mob boss's daughter. Is it bad that I've been thinking about this since the moment I first laid eyes on you? Paula asked as she looked up at the other woman. That makes 2 of us, Dani confessed. Kicking off their shoes, the women sat up on their knees, facing one another in the middle of the bed. One by one, articles of clothing were tossed to the ground until nothing remained between them. With their tongues twisted together, hands grabbing at breasts and thighs, nails raking over skin. You're dripping, Dani groaned, running her hands between the other woman's legs. Paula moaned into the kiss. I told you, I've been thinking about this for a long time, Paula said with a laugh. Dani took a hold of Paula's mouth with her own once again, her hand finally where Paula needed her most. The women stumbled onto the mattress before Dani laid beside Paula, her mouth still on the other woman's. Show me what you like, Dani whispered against the other woman's lips. Reaching down, Paula took Dani's hand from between her legs. With her eyes fixed on Dani's, Paula inserted 2 of Dani's fingers into her mouth, coating them with her saliva before guiding them back down to her sex. Moving Dani's hand in small, tight circles, Paula played with her clit. Then, when Dani got a hang of it, Paula released the other woman's hand, burying her own hands in Dani's hair. Dani kept a steady pace, working Paula up and up, and up. Paula's cries for more pressure, and for Dani to go faster were like gas on an already roaring flame. Not before long, Paula's head was buried in the pillows, her passionate cries ringing throughout the room, her nails digging into Dani's back. With laser focus, Dani worked Paula until her floodgates opened and Paula's orgasm was ripping through her body like a forest being engulfed by flames. With an arched back, eyes screwed shut, and nails embedded into Dani's back, Paula's cries were like a sweet symphony. Wave after wave washed over her, crashing into her like a sandcastle being wrecked. When Paula finally settled back into her body and caught her breath, she rolled Dani onto her back. Your turn, she said with a devilish grin.